up on the block, making deals, moving steel. It's something you gotta try. Let's get the auction started, come on, let's go. It's time for Meekham's Gone Farmin' Show. Welcome to Meekham's Gone Farmin' Spring Classic, presented by Steiner Tractor Parts. The #1 name in vintage tractor auctions is proud to bring you hundreds of the rarest and most valuable tractors in the country as buyers put their bidding skills to the test to score that once-in-a-lifetime deal. And now, here's your host, Max Armstrong.
It's another Meekham Gone Farmin' auction, this spring classic from the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds in Davenport, Iowa. Hello, everyone. I'm Max Armstrong. The excitement is building. You've tuned in just in time. You haven't missed a thing. The auctioneers are ready to go. The crowd is more than ready to go. They're starting up the tractors. They're coming our way. Let's go.
That's going to bring in S78 as 1974 Alice-Chalmers 200. This is a Gubbles Restoration Custom. Serial number 7192D. This tractor, before restoration, had 1,565 hours on the tractor. Since complete restoration, it has had a new hour meter installed, so it's a low-hour tractor to start out with. The original hour meter is with the tractor in the toolbox. Custom made to be a narrow front tractor, made with all Alice-Chalmers parts. Very nice restoration. It's had a lot of work done to it. New water pump, thermostat, everything's been pressure tested, radiator clean, injector's gone through. Really just an all-around nice restoration on the tractor.
It's definitely been customized. You see the LED lights on the fenders. And this is the model that replaced the 190 XT, turbocharged engine.
$20,000 is the bid. $21,000 last
Built from 72 to 75, and new this tractor, uncustomized, is $14,000.
$20,000 bid on that tractor too. That one's going to roll out. And that's going to bring in S79 as an Alice-Chalmers D15 Series 2 gas.
This is a very nice original tractor.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice, clean. Serial number 16931. Does show 5,225 hours. Tractor has a new tack installed. Original tack is in the toolbox. It has had the wheels and the rims painted along with hood decals have been replaced, but other than that, it looks like it's pretty much all original paint.
Still got the dealer tag on one side of it. It says UC Implement in Arkansas, which might explain the deeper rice tires that are on it.
$4,250 to bid on this tractor. And the bid's going to go on that tractor.
Only 5 of them were made in 1960. 92s
and that's going to bring in lot S80 as a 1960 John Deere 620 propane orchard tractor. This is from the Cass and Hyler John Deere collection. The Orchard was the only 20 series model made in 1960. 92 propane models were made over production from 56 to 60. Only 5 LPs were made in 1960, the last year of production. Hard to find and the only one known so far to be around. Push button starter like the 30 series tractor, so it didn't have the foot pedal like the 20 series did. Does have battery disconnect, complete restoration, all new parts, complete orchard metal with side screens, headlights and light guards, and does have the 2-cylinder production certificate on it. So $20,000 bid right out of the gate here.
It's got the turf tires like most of the orchard tractors. It's so hard to find these orchards with sheet metal. They're complete, they're not torn to pieces.
25 is the bid. $26,000. 25, 26, 25 bid. $26,000. $25,000.
And to find all the screen side shields. Very nice tractor.
Okay. Then 23, 24. Perfect. 24, 23, 24. 23 is the bid. 24. Anybody go 24,000?
Looking for 24,000. Of course, the 620 Orchard is just a beautiful tractor with the way it's all set up and low seat like that.
23, 24, 23.
Very streamlined. And for 1960, that's the end of it.
So, $23,000 valid.
That's going to sell out at $23,000. And that's going to bring in lot S81 as a 1957 John Deere 620 propane standard. Actually, I think I got ahead of myself there. Actually, we're bringing in S81.
No problem. 83 is also out of the same collection. This is the 820.
Okay, this is S83 coming in here right now.
Okay. This is the 820 Grit Special.
1958
Now,
John Deere
Grit
820 Grit
You see
Special.
April 2015 Green Magazine for the story of this tractor.
This one here is from the Cass and Hyler John Deere collection, serial
Complete
number
restoration, all parts. Extra
8206804.
large front tires are 1116. The rears are 23.
The Grit Special, you have to take a look at the April 2015 Green Magazine for the story, but has had a complete restoration with all new parts, extra large front tires, and large back tires.
It is Expo certified.
Does have the starting engine, pony start.
Two-cylinder production is included. A 58
Diesel engine runs great, power steering, float ride seat.
Somebody get $30,000. Anybody get 30?
Single hydraulics, does have the fender warning light on it.
30,000. Anybody get 30?
Does include a 2-cylinder production certificate with it. These tractors look pretty tough with that big rubber on the back. It does make it kind of sit with the back end down. Sitting at $7,000 right now.
I'm still trying to figure out the Grit Special, but I'm betting they're from the South.
And I can't remember what that article was about for the life of me right now. So
You'll remember tonight.
yeah, it'll probably be about the time we take off these headsets of when it'll come to me.
Yep.
Beautiful restoration on this tractor. We got Paul over there talking to Hyler. Gate just got that reserve pulled on this tractor, so it's going to go to a new home. The tractor sits here in front of us, and that's one of the things I always like about these 820s or the John Deere diesels. That front end just bounces. Sitting at $18,000, and they're going to sell her out at $18,000. And that should be bringing in, this looks like S81 is what we've got coming right now, is the 1957 John Deere 620 propane standard. This one also from the Cass and Hyler John Deere collection, serial number 6208845. There were only 37 of these tractors built, Sherry. Has had a complete case-up restoration by Gary Yukin, who is a very well-known tractor restoration guy here in Iowa. I believe he's up at Tatanka, but he does some great work. He's complete nut and bolt. Does have the adjustable front axle. And this is the only one that came from the factory with the Orchard muffler. Does have float ride seat. Does have front wheel weights with the three-piece front weights. 3-point hitch including the center link. Does have the mast warning light. Expo certified tag number 67. 2-cylinder production certificate. Was used in the 2013 Green Magazine calendar, and has appeared several times in 2-cylinder magazine during restoration. Has been displayed at the John Deere Collector Center when they were open across the river here in Moline. $23,000 bid. And this was also used for the 5th in the series of precision toys from the Collector Center. So this has also had toys modeled after it. So pretty unique tractor here.
A lot of history with this.
Only 37 of them built. We got Big Paul walking across there, and he just gave the thumbs up. The reserve has been pulled in on this tractor at $24,000. It's going to sell out at $24,000.
You're watching Meekum's Gone Farmin' Spring Classic. We have a lot of auction action coming up right after this.
And it's going to bring in lot S82 as a 1957 John Deere 620 LP row crop tractor. This is also from the Cass and Heiler John Deere collection. Serial number 6210041. This one here, there were 1,557 produced. Complete restoration, all new parts. Power steering. Also has the 38-inch fixed front end on it. The wide front is only 38 inches wide. Does have the spin-out rear wheels, I believe. Yeah, it does have spin-out rear wheels, mast warning light, 3-point with dual hydraulics. Does have the split front rock shaft. This one also comes with a 2-cylinder production record certificate, and it also has the Expo Quality Restoration tag number 623. Got the clamshell fenders on, pretty nice looking little tractor. And now got Big Paul over there talking to Heiler, and now the reserve, I believe, has just come off of this tractor again. Yep, there's Big Paul, got his thumb up in the air, looking crazy as usual. And it's going to sell out at $17,000. And that's going to bring in lot S84 as a 1958 John Deere 420 propane standard. From the Cass and Heiler John Deere collection, serial number 136712. Only 23 of these tractors were built. Next to the last one built. So one away from being the last one, Sherry. So front and rear weights, does have the power assist spin out rear wheels on it. Complete case up restoration, all new parts and tires. Battery disconnect, includes 2-cylinder production certificate and an Expo certified tag of number 64. Beautiful restoration on a pretty low production unit here with only 23 built.
18's a bid, 19. I have 18 now, 19,000, 20,000. Anybody get 20 bid? Reserve is off at 20 bid.
And the reserve has just come off of this tractor.
At 21 bid. Anybody get one? Anybody get one? Anybody get one?
Just reached the $20,000 mark.
Anybody get 21,000? Anybody get 20 bid? Anybody get one bid? Anybody get one to go? And now 22 bid. Anybody get 22? I have 21,000. Anybody get 22,000? Anybody get 2 bid? Anybody get 2?
I believe that disc plow is selling with it too. It's on the back. There's it. Okay, that is going to be our next thing to sell. So.
Anybody get 4 bid? Anybody get 4? Anybody get 4? Anybody get 3? Anybody get 4? At 24,000. Anybody get 4 bid? Anybody get 4? Anybody get 4? Anybody get 4? At 23 and now 24,000. Anybody get 4 bid? Anybody get 4? Anybody get 4?
Slowly creeping up there. Just hit 23,000. Just got another bid there from Abby, one of our bidders assistants, and also helps out with some of the auctioneering duties.
Anybody get 25, 26, 26, 25, 26. At 25 bid, 26. Yes or no? 26. 27.
Just hit 26,000.
27,000.
Looks like Abby's person she's working with has got someone on the phone.
27. Sold $26,000, Abby.
And that's going to sell at $26,000. I believe that was a phone bid out here with Matt.
Beats the heck out of the 471. The 472 disc plow.
How much on the plow? Somebody get 5,000. Anybody get
And it's
5,000.
going to bring
Anybody
up
get 5,000.
the
Anybody
next
get 3.
lot, which is
$3,000. Anybody get 2,000.
S84.1.
Anybody get 2.
Is
Hey,
a John Deere
$2,000.
472
Anybody give me $1,000
disc
for it.
plow.
I'll tell you what, tear it all up to pieces, take all the paint of it, throw it in a pallet.
Beautiful restoration on this piece. Of course, down south, a lot of times they just use these big disc plows and just roll the soil over. Got a good mix of the organic material right on the topsoil.
$2,000 bid. Anybody get 2? Now roll it all away.
I think the person that bought that tractor needs to buy the plow just to go with it.
17 and a half. Now $2,000.
Would make life a little easier rather than having to lift that onto a trailer.
$2,500. $2,500 bid. Anybody get 22 and a half. Anybody get 2,500.
And reserve has just been pulled on that, sitting at $2,250.
$2,500 bid. Anybody get 25. Wow. So $2,250. Travis.
85 is
That's going to sell out at $2,250.
WLP. Propane unit, only 100 is made, rear wheel weights, front weights.
And that's going to bring in lot S85 is a 1958 John Deere 420W propane.
That is going to sell next.
This one also from the Cass and Heiler John Deere collection. Serial number 129285. There were only 100 of these made. Does have rear wheel weights, front weight. 3-point hitch including Centerlink, complete restoration with all new parts and tires, 2-cylinder production certificate, and it was on the cover of the February 2014 Green Magazine. And Cass and Heiler, they always had an eye for the lower production tractors and having them really nicely done and restored.
It seems like that. We've had a lot of good ones come through here today in low numbers.
Sitting at $14,000 right now.
I have 15,000, 16,000 now. 15 bid, 500 now, 16,000. Reserve is off.
And the reserve has just been pulled on that tractor. Be interesting to see where it goes from here.
So $16,000.
And going to sell right out there at $16,000.
You just watched the Cass and Heiler collection, and I'm here with them right now. How'd it go? Did it meet your expectations?
Well, you know, some were more than I expected, some were less than I expected. But the way we're making this a lot of fun is there's a scholarship at the University of Southern Mississippi called Eagle Scholars, or Eagle Scholarship. And we started that, but a lot of people have given money to it. And so we're taking $100,000 of the money and giving it as a matching gift to the University of Southern Mississippi Eagle Scholarship. So any of you out there that want to donate, go to USM Foundation Eagle Scholarship.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much,
Y'all
Amanda.
did a great job advertising and promoting our tractors.
Well, thank you again, and we'll get back into the action.
All right.
And it's going to bring in lot S86 is a 1954 Farmall Super M MVTA. Serial number 81515. One of 44 gas high clearance MTAs built. Second to the last recorded. Major and complete overhaul and restoration with all original hardware. Factory wiring harness, factory fuel lines, hydraulic power steering, correct shutters for all fuel model. Factory manifold cover, painted with Iron Guard 2150 red. New tires front and rear.
This Super MTA was only built for 1 year.
Yep. And this one here was previously owned by Dale Smith, who used to own OEM parts, and been painted by Schuster's Tractor Painting. A beautiful paint job on this tractor. Got all those hoses with all them bright new fittings on it. Beautiful restoration. Of course, Dale Smith didn't have junk either. His tractors were all restored real nice. So
22 and now 23,000. Anybody get 4,000? Anybody get 24? I have 23.
$23,000, and this is actually being sold no reserve.
At 23, 4 now 5,000. Anybody get 24? Anybody get 25? Anybody get 25? I have 25 and now 26,000. Anybody get 6? Anybody get 6? Anybody get 26? At 25,000. Anybody get 26,000? Anybody get 7? At 27,000.
And as it gets a little closer here, where we've been sitting here, you don't get to see these things right away until they're about off of the block. And as that thing gets closer, it just gets better and better looking. So.
Anybody get 28,000? Anybody get 7? Anybody get 8? Anybody get 8? Ball 3. Anybody get 27? Bid 8. Sold. $27,000.
That's going to sell out at $27,000.
Don't go away. Stay tuned. There's lots more to come your way from the Mecum Gone Farmin' Spring Classic.
You're watching Mecum's Gone Farmin' Spring Classic. We'll be back right after this.
520 with the centered links. Quick hitch. New fan belts,
And that'll bring in lot S87. Another tractor selling no reserve is a 1969 John Deere 4520.
2016. This tractor is current, game ready, and ready to roll. And it sells at
Serial number 1762. Does have a quick hitch, new fan belts, 2 new batteries, new battery boxes, 3-piece seat on it. Pretty much everything that could be done. All the repairs were done just in this year, in 2016. That's a good looking tractor there. Nice, sitting up nice and high. And I always like these front axles on the 4520 with that big cast center. It's always an easy way to tell it was a 4520 versus a 4320 or
12. I have 11,000. Anybody get 12,000? 11 bid. Anybody get 12? 12. 13. 13,000. Anybody get 12?
Just got $12,000 on it.
Anybody get 12, 5, 13, 13, 14. 14,000. Anybody get 13? Anybody get 14? Abby, where are you? Are you all the way to that? Okay, 13 up front. 14, all the way to there. 14, 15, 15, 14. Anybody get 15,000? Anybody get 15? 16, 15, anybody get 16,000, anybody get 15, and now 16, 15, 5, $16,000, 16,000, anybody get 15, 16, now 16,
15.5 bid right now on this 4520, selling at no reserve.
I have 16 bid, anybody get 5 bid, anybody get 5 here, 5 to go, yes or no, 16,500. Sold, all the way
That's
back.
going to sell out $16,000.
88 coming in the doorway. That should be at a 40T all fuel.
And that's going to bring up S88 as 1954 John Deere 40T all fuel. Serial number 69712. Very rare all fuel. There were only 473 made, professionally restored. On an original tractor with original parts, correct tanks and valves. Has unusual wide front on it. It is a Deere wide front, but very rare to see a 40T all fuel. Usually the all fuel tractors were a little bit lower spec. They would have had narrow front or a single front tire. Does have front and rear weights and has been converted to 12 volt system on it. And the reserve has come off of this tractor. We're at $9,500. And of course, the little 40 was the next variation of the Model M.
Now 11,000, anybody get 10, 5 bid, 11,000, 11 bid, 10, 5, now 11, now 12, 11 bid,
sitting at $10,500.
Anybody get 12 here, 11, 12, I have 11,000, anybody get 12,000, anybody get 11, now 12. Sold, $11,000, Violet.
That's going to sell out at $11,000. That's going to bring in lot S89 is a John Deere 40S all fuel. This one here, serial number 67431, one of 653 all fuel tractors built.
No, got 7 here with Mitch. You got to be 8.
Recent restoration, new paint, new seat, new gauges, correct valves and tanks, front and rear weights.
At 9,000, you better get 9 reserve is hot. 85 here, you better get 9,000, you better get 9 bid, you better get 9 to go down, you better get 9. At 9,000, you better get 9 bid, you better get 9 bid, you better get 9,000. At 85, roll away, 9, you're out, 5, 95. At 9 bid, you better get 95, you can take it outside. At 9 bid, you better get 95, $100 bid, you better get 5 bid, you better get 9,000, you better get 9,500. Sold $9,000.
That's going to sell out at $9,000. That's going to bring in lot S90 as a 1964 John Deere 1010 Turf tractor.
Nice old 1010 Turf. How much here? Somebody get 10,000. You better get 10. Jay, you better get 10 to go. Got it. At 10,000.
This one here, serial number 1010U46686. This one here has a dual wheel option on it, power steering, new tires, working gauges intact, and the float ride seat on it, the deluxe seat there on the back. This, of course, would have been used in a golf course or some kind of municipality park and recreation thing for pulling one of those gang reel mowers.
Anybody else? 7,500.
Sitting at $7,000. Reserve has been pulled.
Very nice little tractor.
Yeah.
$8,000. Hey, you better get 75, you better get paid. I'm 75, you better get 8,000, you better get paid, you better get 8,000, you better get paid. Internet, you better get paid.
Nice restoration. You don't see many of them with the duals.
No.
Especially the dual turf tire.
So, $7,500.
And it's going to sell out at $7,500. And that's going to bring in lot S91 as a 1972 John Deere 4000, selling at no reserve. Serial number B211R262448R. One of 42 John Deere 4000 gas tractors made in 1972.
That would have been the last year of production, wouldn't it?
The 4000 went on, I think, till 74 or 76. And what it was just filling that right little niche that they didn't have another tractor to put in there.
This economy model of the 4020.
This one here, factory 3-point with the top link, dual hydraulics. And selling at no reserve, $10,000 bid right out of the gate here.
$11,000 bid. It's $10,000. I'm giving it $11,000 bid. I'm giving it $10,000, $11,000. Anything else? $11,000 bid. 12. Hit 12. I'm giving it $13,000 bid. Hit 12. I'm giving it 13. I'm giving it $13,000 bid. Hit 12. I'm giving it 13. I'm giving it a high 13 bid. Hit down 13. I'm giving it 13.
Of course, as that gets closer, the only thing you hear is the rain cap ringing a little bit as it taps up and down. Otherwise, you can't hardly hear that tractor run.
I'm going to get 12 bid. I'm going to get 12,005. 12,500 bid. Hit 12,500 bid. Shane won it. 12,500. I'm going to get a 12,500. Hit 12. I'm going to get man 12,005. Yes or no? Hit 12,500. 12,500. Really? I'm going to get it. Well, 250. Now 5. We'll see if it works. 250. 5,7 bid. 5,7 bid. I'm going to get it. 750.
I'm trying to find some of the parts for these gas engines on the 4020 and the 4000. Getting a little tough because there weren't many produced, and a lot of those parts have gone by the wayside. So that one sells out at $12,500. That's going to bring in lot S92. It's a 1954 John Deere 40S with a John Deere number 9 sickle mower. Serial number 67732. Beautiful restoration on this tractor. Has been completely gone through front to back, and it says that everything operates well. This would be a fun little outfit. Go out and do a little hay mowing with. So it does have rear wheel weights on it too, so there's a little more to the package than just the tractor and the mower.
55 with Shay, $6,000. You are all out. $6,000 bid. 55, $6,000 bid.
And the reserve has come off here, sitting at $5,500.
55, $6,000 bid. At 6 here, I'm going to get planes coming in. $6,000 bid. At 6 here, I'm going to get $6,000 down. 55, $6,000 bid. At 5, I'm going to get down time to get 7.5. Now 6. Now
now, $6,000 bid. Bid is 6 here, don't get it, anybody get it, 6 on man, stole your move, 7.5, 6, how you doing? 6 bid, down 250, it's 6 here, to that bid, it's 8.5, I'm getting it, 6 on 250, it's $6,000 bid, down 2.5 here, don't get it, anybody get it, 250.
Well, it's got new sickle sections on it. It's ready to go right to the field.
Yeah.
Home, start mowing.
Sold $6,000 Shays Way.
That one's going to sell out $6,000.
You're watching the Meekum Gone Farming Spring Classic, and there's much more coming your way. Stay with us.
And it's going to bring in lot S93 is a 1957 John Deere 520 propane. Serial number 5208702. Professional restoration, 12 rear wheel weights, 1 set of front wheel weights. 6-piece front weight set, rock shaft setup. Complete restoration inside and out. This one here, beautiful little restoration. Don't quite know what's wrong with it, why it's not running. Someone might have hooked it up to the barbecue grill out there and burned all the propane up on it. I don't know, but $15,000 does have those big rice and cane tires on the back of it. This here, the fun part of it is loading it up. You got to kind of figure out how much more trailer you need with all those weights on it. $17,000 bid. And of course, 520 propane, there were not too many of those around. I believe that sold out for $17,000. And it's going to bring in S94 as a 1961 John Deere 4010 propane standard. Serial number 19862. Complete overhaul and professional restoration. All parts used, all John Deere parts used to restore the tractor. Brand new rear 18.4 34 tires and new 750 18 front tires. Single remote with PTO on it.
I noticed that doesn't have the flat top fenders like some of the others.
No, this one here being a standard, it has those sweeping fenders and just doesn't have the dust shields on it. You get that shot coming down the side of it there. You can see they always look kind of bare when they're the propane or the gas ones because there's nothing on that side but the spark plugs. And the distributor's kind of tucked behind that side shield, so you don't really see that. Sitting at $12,500. And reserve, I believe, just came off of this tractor. That's going to sell out $12,500. That's going to bring lot S95 as a 1962 John Deere 3010 diesel standard. This one here, another beautifully restored tractor as you see her coming in. This one, of course, is the earlier styled, has a round muffler. Also, you look at that fuel filter there just behind the generator. It's got the double stack, the top and bottom. Sitting at $5,000. Serial number on this here is 27363. Not too many, you don't see many of these 10 series standards, especially the 3010 standard. Does have dual hydraulics. Starter's been overhauled, radiators replaced. And you start going through and all the little stuff for these things, those light brackets and that, the way they mounted. Trying to find those is tough, especially here in the Midwest, because there weren't that many standard tractors, and it is expensive to find those parts because most of them, if they came off the tractor, they got thrown away. So, and being low production, there's not many of them being parted out. The reserve has come off of this tractor. We're sitting at $9,500. Looks like it's sporting 4 Goodyear shoes on it, so.
Okay, let's get open it up. In 97.5, you want to be 10? You want to be 10. Tire count's going to be 10 pounds another bit. 97.50, 10 pounds to straight. You want 10 pounds another bit. 10 pounds another. 10 pounds another bit. 97.50, 10. 10 pounds. Still sells today. 10 pounds another bit. 10 pounds another bit. 10. I'll give you 97.50, 10. In 97.5, not getting rid of a 10. Down 10. 10 pounds another bit. 97.50, not getting rid of a 10-pound bit. Last call it is. Sold 97.50. Sold 9,750.
And that's going to sell out at 97.50. And that's going to bring in lot S96 as a 1971 John Deere 4320. This one here, selling no reserve, serial number 6681R. New paint, 18-438 rear tires, does not have differential lock on it.
Basically, the 4320 was a turbocharged version of the 4020,
yep.
wasn't it?
Yeah, they did a few other, I think, little improvements in the transmission, beef it up for that little extra horsepower, but see some of the detail there on the side of the engine block. Sitting at $9,000. Does have those bigger fenders on it. But I don't know what it is. It may have just been a turbocharged 4020, but they always look a little bit longer than a 4020. I don't know if it might have figured with the turbo they needed a little more fuel in it or whatever, so they made a little bigger fuel tank. It's going to roll out, I believe, at $9,000. And that's going to bring in lot S97 as 1981 International 684. Kind of a unique little tractor here with that International cab on it on that small of a tractor. Serial number B1002, B0055852. It does have the factory International cab, as I had said before. It just looks a little out of place on that small of a tractor. Has never had a loader on it. Does have 3-point hitch and hydraulics, 38-inch rear tires, and is in very good shape. I've been around a few little 684s with loaders on them. They were a handy little loader tractor. Kind of fun to get on and off of because you kind of set down low and you had to straddle that transmission cover, but and reserve has just come off of this tractor at $9,000. And right where the reserve comes off is where it sells. And that's going to bring in S98 as a 1970 John Deere 4020 console with a power shift transmission, serial number 232160. New front tires and tubes and new rear tires and tubes. New air filter, steering wheel, gauges, tachometer and cable, radiator hoses, fenders, battery boxes, new antifreeze, front weights and rear weights are with the tractor. 3-point with the center link. Has a new step kit on it. Documented repairs all done in 2016. And it is selling no reserve. Creeping up towards that $15,000 mark.
Still see so many of the 4020s still at work today, running the auger.
Yep.
Mowing.
Yeah, a lot of the big farmers out there still keeping that 4020 around to do some of them smaller jobs. That one guy I worked for in the fall, they still use theirs to go out and mow waterways. Put about a 12-foot or 15-foot bat wing on it. And $17,000 bid on this 4020 side console power shift. Sells out at $16,500, and that's going to bring in lot S99 is a John Deere 420U HS high crop. Now this tractor here, serial number 81515, is kind of a weird one. This one here, our buddy of mine, Farmer John Weems, he has brought this here to sell. It is actually utility high crop special. It's a California conversion. So this was originally a 420 utility that once it got to California was converted to a high crop by the branch house or at the dealership. Evidently it got there and they had more call for the high crop or had an order for high crop, so they put all the equipment on it. Does have special front weights on it, power steering, rear weights, new tires and rims, 3-point hitch and PTO. And he was trying to get some research done on this, and all it came back as was, I believe, a 420U. And he goes, how can they have a 420U when it's got all this high crop stuff on it? Well, somewhere they did find out that they were doing that in California. They'd order pretty much this tractor and then build it into this. So it does have power steering on it. And the reserve is off on this tractor at $8,000. It's going to sell out at $8,000. And that's going to bring in lot S100. It's a 1956 Farmall 400 with a factory-wide front. The torque amplifier in this tractor works. Serial number 31685. Has the original factory lights on it. Does have the chrome straight pipe on it. Does have the fast hitch on it. Featured an Antique Power magazine back in December of 2015. Pretty nice restoration on this tractor, nice and straight. Not sure why we're pulling it through, but
rolling slow, 55 is here, $6,000 bid, gonna sell, not getting into a 55 bid right, sells all the way, $6,000 bid, 55 bid, $6,000 now.
Doesn't seem to be hurting the value on this tractor right now though. It's sitting right at $5,500 and the reserve has been removed on it.
$6,500 is all. $6,500 bid, hit that pie, not getting into a pie, $6,000 bid, that pie, didn't get into a pie, that $6,500 bid, $6,250 one time, and $6,250. Thank you, now pie, watch yourself, pie, $6,500 bid, now pie, $6,255, hit pie, not getting getting it about Pine down 65 in a bid. Hit down Pine here 250 down Pine. I'm getting it with 65 bid. I'm getting it 255. 65 in a bid. Hit down Pine. I'm getting it all done. I'm getting it 65 in a bid.
Looks like the throttle linkage just broke.
Yeah. I'm going to sell out at 62.50.
Where has the time gone? That's all our time for today's broadcast. We look forward to being with you again next week right here. We hope you'll join us. So long, everyone.
Thank you for watching Mecum's Gone Farmin' Spring Classic. Join us again next week as we bring you even more exciting tractors right here on RFD TV.
It's time for Mecum's Gone Farmin' Show.